Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. So here's the deal. I'm going to talk about this gorilla situation very quick, because apparently that's like the topic of the day. And it kills me because it's always some type of drama. I mean, there are so many situations that we could talk about, you know, like real stuff, like veterans killing themselves, our economy, the current combat operation. What, you know, there's so many issues here in the country, but we end up spending our time talking about a gorilla that was going to kill a kid. I mean, the reality is that it's simple. You know, it was either the gorilla or the kid. I mean, the gorilla was being aggressive. The gorilla was going to kill that kid. And it doesn't really matter, you know, how the kid made it there. Yeah, you know, definitely, maybe it was the mom's fault. Maybe it was the Sioux fault for not having the proper equipment to protect the people. Maybe the mom wasn't paying attention, so maybe it's a little bit of her fault as well. But the reality is that none of those things matter. At the end of the day, it was a kid and a gorilla inside a place, and the gorilla was being aggressive and he had to go. That's it. He had to go. I mean, I don't care what it is. I don't care what kind of breed or what, you know, if it's one of the last gorillas in the entire planet. It was a kid. It was a kid, and the gorilla had to go. I mean, I don't understand how people debate that. Like, people saying, you know what, the kid should have died, the kid should have this and that. It wasn't the gorilla's fault, so you know, kind of like forget about the kid because it wasn't his fault. Come on, what will you do if your kid goes there? I mean, if you're a parent out there, I'm telling you, I guarantee you that every single one of you that is watching right now could potentially tell me a story where you were looking to the wrong place and your kid walked away for 10 seconds. I guarantee you every parent out there has that story where, you know what, you went to pay for something and your kid took 3 steps, and next thing you know, you like doing one of this, looking for your kid. I mean, it could happen to anyone. And at the end of the day, it was either the gorilla or the kid. What are you going to do about that? I mean, to me, it's simple. The gorilla had to go. I mean, we had to protect our children. So I just don't really understand why we continue to argue about this. And you know what? I mean, I just don't get it. Maybe you guys get it. Let me know down in the comments. I think we have a lot of issues in this country that we could address. And I think this is now definitely one of those issues. I think this was a really bad situation. And we definitely need to learn from this. The Sioux needs to learn from this and fix some issues and make sure that the people are protected. And there's a lot of things to learn about this situation, but the reality is that, I mean, I'm gonna protect my kids as much as I can. If my kid would have been there, the gorilla had to go. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. If you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.